is pretty wide open.
All right, and joining us right now is Rob Pelinka of the Lakers. Rob, thanks a lot for coming on, man. How are you?
Hi, Rob. How's life?
Well, how are you guys?
Well, good, man.
We're great. We're great. And, Rob, I got to tell you a funny story. I'm at a wedding over the weekend, and it was up in Paso Robles, and I end up sitting next to this guy, and he says to me, "Do you know Rob Pelinka?" And I said, "Yeah, of course." He goes, "His wife is the most popular pediatrician in all of Newport Beach and just would not stop singing your wife's praises. So tell your wife she's got her own fan club."
I love it, John. No, she's the true celebrity when we walk around, getting some to eat. The kids are like, "Oh my gosh, it's my pediatrician." So
that's very cool.
Yeah, love that.
She's amazing.
So your job, in part, is to kind of put together a puzzle. Players you had, players you're bringing in. What's it like to try to do that, and how much of it is just instinct on your part?
It's a great question. I think when you have two pillars like we have in our roster in terms of Luka Doncic and LeBron James, that's an incredible starting point to start to solve the puzzle. But everything that happens historically informs the future. It gives you context. So we felt like this offseason we wanted to address a couple key areas. One was adding a starting caliber center, and we felt like we, did that strongly with DeAndre Ayton, who just watching him play with the guys over the last week or two and some of the player scrimmages, like incredible hands, his catch radius really stands out. He can catch lobs. Really happy about that. And then, both LeBron James and Luka Doncic teams have thrived with, 3-and-D type players. And we feel like adding Marcus Smart and Jake LaRavia also really address that and accomplish that goal. So, the puzzle's coming together. We feel really good about this group.
Rob Pelinka is our guest. Rob, the question we get a lot from Laker fans is, how are they going to deploy Marcus Smart? You could use him as a starter because there's so many elite scoring guards in the West in particular, whether you go Steph Curry, Devin Booker, De'Aaron Fox, SGA, Anthony Edwards. I could keep going. But they're loaded with scoring guards. So would it be best to deploy Marcus Smart as a point of attack defender at the start of the game to maybe use him as a weapon off the bench? Or how do you see it's really going to be a conversation between you and JJ, but how do you see the best way to deploy Marcus Smart?
Yeah, great question. I mean, listen, Marcus Smart just over a couple of years ago was the defensive player of the year,
as a guard
in the NBA.
Yeah.
So, yeah, as a guard. So his abilities, he's a Swiss Army knife. I mean, if you study the analytics, even last year, he's still strong in guarding multiple positions and what he's able to accomplish on the court. So he also has the ability to play different styles of defense. To your point, he can be a full court pickup guy. He can guard bigger wings. Even in a switch situation, he's strong enough and has a really good base to, get under bigs. The versatility stands out. And then JJ talked in the press conference today, we're going to want his voice because he's got a toughness to him and a grit and sort of a grind that he'll bring to our group. In terms of how he's used exactly on the court, of course, that'll be up to Coach Redick. But I like the versatility he brings and the toughness he brings coming into it.
Tons of stuff on my socials, so take it for what it is. But, the Lakers are now going to be sold to Mark Walter, and a lot of people are asking, has anything changed? Is there anything different, or is all that to come?
Yeah, I mean, I could just speak generally because that transaction, of course, has to go through a process with the NBA and the NBA governors, and it's still in process to close. But what I can say in the interim is Mark is an incredibly energetic visionary and leader, and we've seen what he's done with some of the other sports teams, namely the Dodgers that he's owned, and he's just brought that level of energy, vision, and excitement to us. And then he's made it very clear that he's very proud of the work that Jeannie Buss has done in her governor role, and that's going to continue going forward. So in terms of like the day-to-day, those operations are going to continue like they have. And then Mark is just another layer of energy, vision, and resources that we're so proud to have.
Rob, last thing from me. For people that don't know, Rob is extremely close with the Bryant family.
Mm-hmm.
He was Gigi's godfather. I know you still talk to Vanessa regularly, Rob, and I was so I was so blown away when I saw Natalia, and just what a beautiful young woman she's turned out to be. And I saw her doing that ad with Jalen Brunson in New York, and she came off so great. Let us know, because you talked to them, how are the girls? How's the Bryant family doing? And how are they holding up now that we're 4 or 5 years removed from what happened with Kobe?
Yeah, as you know, Vanessa Bryant's like a sister to me.
Right.
We talk almost daily, and the girls were in their life in a big way. We got to go to Natalia's graduation from USC Film School in the off season. She's, as you said, she's a beautiful human being. She's graceful. She's going to have an incredible career pursuing her passions in film. Just couldn't be more proud of her as sort of like a big, she calls me Uncle P. So, and then the littles are Coco and Bibi are both doing great in school now together. So that whole family is family to us, to Kristen, myself, Durham, my son, Emery, our daughter, and provides us just such love and joy, and we're so proud to be in their lives.
That's great.
Yeah, last thing, Rob. My job is to generally ask dumb questions sometimes, and I know you went to see the Backstreet Boys. What is the best Backstreet Boys song?
Oh, my goodness gracious. We did some head bopping that night. There was a lot of social media, with Luka, JJ, myself in the box. I would probably say the song "As Long as You Love Me."
Yeah,
I want it that way.
No, that's a different song.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
that's the obvious choice, but the other one, "As Long as You Love Me," I think that's the name of it. That one was pretty well done as
Awesome,
well.
man.
By the way, Rob, how cool is the Sphere? I've told everybody since I went there that if you can ever afford to see it in person, it's fantastic. Did you have the same reaction?
I mean, whatever my expectations were going into the night were times 3. That place is amazing.
Unbelievable.
And we're going there for preseason. Maybe I'll check out Wizard of Oz or something. It's an incredible place.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for doing this,
Rob,
man.
thanks
Very
a lot,
excited
man.
about the season.
Yeah, thank you guys, man. Enjoy the season. I'm sure we'll see a lot of each other.
Yep,
Okay.
absolutely.
Thanks, Rob.
Thanks, Rob.
Take care, guys.
See ya.
Rob Pelinka there. And